As I stated in my tweet regarding this article, I hate it so fucking much. Hello, this is Mara Jade, and I'm back with another video, and I love how the author tries to imply that there could be any doubt or any impartiality with this title, when, in fact, as we go through this article, they are firmly on the side of these changes to Galadriel's character are for the best, along with this gem of a subtitle. Galadriel will be a main character, and it looks like she will have some changes. She will have every fucking change to her character, because this is in name only Galadriel. It is not Galadriel that we know from the Silmarillion, Unfinished Tales, or the History of Middle-earth. So I love how some changes. That's a masterpiece of fucking understatement. But anyway, let's go through this article, because you will quickly see, for the writer, Jamie Parker, whether it's fucking male or female, I don't give a goddamn, how that person, say you're not a fan of Tolkien without saying you're not a fan of Tolkien, or say you don't know what the fuck you're talking about without saying you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Either way, let's just dive right into this, shall we? Rings of Power will undoubtedly be making some changes to the established Tolkien lore. You know how they always led us to believe that they were going to be adapting the actual lore, and then it came to light that they don't have the rights to the Silmarillion, Unfinished Tales, or History of Middle-earth, which they would be basing this show on, the Second Age, essentially. They don't have the rights to that. All they have the rights to are the appendices and the footnotes. So some changes, it's full-on bastardization of Tolkien's lore. Full fucking on bastardization. It is nothing more than big budget fanfic for Amazon, because Jeff Bezos, may he fucking suffer for this, financially, wanted his own version of Game of Thrones. So he took Tolkien's lore, Middle-earth, and all that, and he wants to make a Game of Thrones out of that. It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't fucking work, because Middle-earth is not Westeros. With Galadriel at the forefront of the series, she may experience the most change. Fucking really? Because she's not she's in name only. She's not Galadriel. She's not the Galadriel that we know. And when I say we know, I mean how Tolkien established her character. It's not like the fans' interpretation of her fucking character. It's how Tolkien wrote her character. That's where we're getting the interpretation from. For most fans, Galadriel is the stoic yet powerful elf queen. Genuine fans. Actual fans. Alright? Doesn't make her any less powerful or any less strong or any less badass. But that's how she is. The Lord of the Rings books and films didn't elaborate a lot on Galadriel, her power, or who she was before those events. It's called a book. Fucking crack one open. Silmarillion, Unfinished Tales, History of Middle-earth. You want to know more about Galadriel's backstory? Learn to fucking read, you goddamn asshole. Alright? Because they're covering the Second Age. So you want to cover that? Read. Alright? Rings of Power will be shedding light on her past, and she may be shown in a whole new light. Whatever changes come for Galadriel, they will hopefully improve the character and her on-screen appearances. Yeah, because she needed improving to begin with. Again, like I said, say you don't know what the fuck you're talking about without saying you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's this shithead right here. Galadriel was most known as Lady Galadriel in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. She was known to have one of the Elven Rings of Power and to have strong magic. She was one of the most powerful elves ever. She had one of the Rings of Power, one of the 3 Elven Rings of Power that Celebrimbor made and kept hidden from Sauron, Nenya. She was a ring bearer. Pretty much. She was a ring bearer. Not the ring bearer. Not the one ring bearer, but a ring bearer. Not her husband Celeborn, not Elrond, her. While Frodo was given a glimpse of this, her backstory and strength was not fully explored, because it's adapting the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's not fully explored in those books, you fucking moron. It's fully explored in the books detailing the Second Age, the history of that time period. I can't beat this dead horse enough. Galadriel's strength will be seen, and her story will finally be told. Finally be told. She will not be an ideal queen, but a powerful and intimidating warrior. In name only. Fucking in name only. Big budget fanfic. And like I said, I hope Jeff Bezos fucking suffers financially for this shit. There have been multiple images of Galadriel being a warrior leading up to this series. She is in full armor and wielding a sword, which would be non-existent for a fucking character. Elrond is even trying to convince her to leave battles behind. She didn't need convincing. She didn't need any fucking convincing in the first and second ages. She actually eschewed battle in the first battle against Morgoth. She didn't take part in it. She didn't want to fight in it. She actually took a step back and said, I'm taking no part in this. She didn't fight. She didn't lead any armies. She didn't ride a horse in the battle or anything like that. I'm beyond pissed off at this article. This is a very different side to the character. It's a completely different fucking side to the character because it's not the character. While elves are known for their battle prowess, Galadriel didn't seem like the character who would be on the front lines. She wasn't. She chose not to. This is a welcome change. Welcome change. See that? See that? Welcome change. Alright? Remember I did a video yesterday about the female agency from one of the actresses on the Rings of Power? This is whole female agency, as if the females characters in Tolkien's lore never had any agency to begin with. So they're saying, this is a welcome change. Yas, queen! Seeing Galadriel when she was young and hungry for battle adds a new depth to the well-known literary icon. I wish I could punch this person right through my screen. She can cut you with her sword as easily as with her words. She didn't need a sword. Galadriel never needed a sword, never wanted a sword. She was that fucking powerful. She's also shown to not be timid. When did we ever see her fucking be timid, even in the movies? When? And I'm talking about both the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Hobbit films, where she made an appearance. When was she ever fucking timid? Tell me, Jamie, when? This isn't as big of a change for the character. She has always exuded confidence and quiet strength, yet seeing her as outwardly defiant and challenging is different. In the trailer, Elrond tries to match his experiences to hers, and she quickly shuts him down, because it's all about the fucking power of the uterus with this show. But then again, biology is sexist. Or is it racist? Or is it transphobic? Power of the uterus, people. She has no problem standing up for herself and intimidating those that would question her. Yes, don't question the whammon, folks. Don't question the whammon. She's always right. She's always right. While outsiders have always found Lady Galadriel to be intimidating, she may even carry that reputation amongst her own people. A lot of Galadriel's allures come from her mystique. She's an enigma to the fans of the trilogy. I swear to Christ. I swear to Christ. Like I said, if I could set fire with my eyes right now, I would. Holy fucking shit. An enigma? A mystery? To the fans of the trilogy? Rings of Power will pull back the curtain on her and her story, yet this isn't always a good thing. Sometimes revealing too much about a character doesn't improve them and makes them less interesting. She's already less interesting in this case because it's not Galadriel. It's not Galadriel. They're turning her into a Mary Sue character. That's what makes her less interesting. That's what makes her fucking less interesting. There's no depth. There's no substance. While all the changes to Galadriel may seem great now, the series will have to strike a balance between representing the character that she is in the show and the one that she will eventually turn into. That is part of her character that she doesn't like turn into. That is like her entire character. Rings of Power has been slightly controversial. Again, another fucking masterpiece of understatement leading up to its premiere, because you have the showrunners coming out and saying that they are telling the novel Tolkien never wrote. They are connecting the dots to tell their own story. They're using Middle-earth as a vehicle to push a Game of Thrones-esque type show because Jeff Bezos is a greedy little piece of shit. Pretty much. It's not the Second Age. It's not anything to do with anything Tolkien has written. Then you have one of the producers saying that and the actors saying that it's going to basically reflect the world we know. Meaning, this world. Not Middle-earth. Not the Middle-earth that we know. No, this world. This reality. They're going to inject that mindset into a fantasy series where it doesn't fucking belong. It's making some big changes to the established lore. Some, again, wisdom with this writer and understatements. It's completely bastardizing the lore, but there is still a lot of optimism for the series. Where? I'm seeing videos for Rings of Power get fucking ratioed to all hell. So where is that lot of optimism for this series? Galadriel will likely see some big changes come to her character. Everything will be a fucking change to her character. It's not Galadriel. Making her more openly fierce and powerful may only be the beginning power of the uterus. If the showrunners can find a way to balance the established lore with their own story, then the audience will benefit. No, we fucking won't. Because it's not for Tolkien fans. It's not for Lord of the Rings fans. It's not for Middle-earth fans. No. So we're not going to benefit. The only people who are going to benefit are the ones that want to see the socio-political agendas and narratives in the fantasy series. They're going to benefit because they can pat themselves on the back and say, look how much of an ally we are. Look how not racist or sexist we are. It's all about the narcissism here. Galadriel will be front and center of the Rings of Power, and it's time for her to show what she can do. Tolkien fans know what she's capable of. We've always known what she's capable of. It's not like she was an enigma. It's not like she was a fucking mystery or anything like that. We've always known. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Do you agree with this article? Do you disagree with this article? I know I keep asking this on each of my Rings of Power videos. Are you planning on watching the series? Yes or no? On the fence? Let me know all that fun stuff. I will be live on Twitch tonight. I did say on my Twitch stream last night that I will be trying one more time to play Fortnite. I'm not liking what I'm hearing from the changes they're making. That game to me is tolerable at most, and if I'm not liking the changes, I'm pretty much going to be cutting it out of the roster, so I'm going to give it one more chance. One more fucking chance tonight around 7:30ish p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern, so look for that. On my Twitch, Jade_Fire. So if you like seeing a gamer who happens to be a female rage at games, you might enjoy my content, and I don't hold back. So at any rate, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'll be doing the top 10 TV show discussion, non-animated TV show discussion tomorrow night on my YouTube channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to have a break from the cringe, come join myself and my co-host Steve Kenobi as we break down our own subjective top 10 lists for our top 10 TV shows that we very much enjoy. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe. This is Mara Jade. Catch you on the dark side. And I hope this crashes and burns into Mount Doom.